Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the Raiders going up against the Broncos. Now we'll take you out to O.co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Broncos, Raiders, the rain is coming down and should continue to do so as we head towards kickoff.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. You just have to love these types of games because there's just so much bad blood. There's such a deep rivalry here. The spirit is intense, and these teams will do anything to beat the other team.
Well, you said all the key words in my mind that time, Jim. We got a rivalry. We know that. These are two good football teams. You said that, bad blood. I love hearing that phrase. That means we have good teams who don't like each other. And what the icing on the cake, we have two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL here today. We got a great matchup.
And Taiwan Jones is back deep for the opening kick. And Matt Prater has this one teed up as they gear up for kickoff. Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable, and I think play better. He should do well here today.
First down here.
Get ready.
Whoop, was that a false start?
Oh, yeah, that was easy to see. Even with your bad eyes, as you get older, you could see that he moved before the snap of the ball.
Start. Offense.
They face first down. Offense lines up here. Throws the pass. Makes the reception. Met by Vaughn Miller. Second down. They give it to him on the counter. Fights through contact. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Third down and 6. Eyeing that left side. Pulls it in. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You kind of mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Let's go.
This play call is for the fullback, and that gains a few.
Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Looks to his left.
Has a catch for the first.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
The Raiders go with 2 tight ends on this play. Handoff. Ward that time in on the tackle.
You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
Blue 95. Blue 95.
Second and 9. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Third down now. Offense lines up here.
Red 38. Red 38.
Easy catch there. No one near him.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job of the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Picked up a couple that time.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
2nd down and 8.
Tosses the football.
Searching for space to the right. And gains maybe 4.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Finds his mark. Moore's met at the 16.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Man-to-man coverage down the field. When you see it, you've got to be accurate with the football. He was that time, and that's why we got the completion.
This long drive continues.
Midway through the first, Reese is tackled down at the 15.
Hard to score a touchdown sometimes when you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain.
Right back to him. Gains 5.
The Raiders, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Flip to the outside. And that gains 1. Should be an easy one here. The field goal try. Yes, sir.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
It'll be a touchback. He's taken teams from Indianapolis and Denver to the Super Bowl. He's quarterback Peyton Manning.
There's really nothing negative you could say about Peyton Manning, except that he's lost 2 Super Bowls. He's won 1, but the numbers he puts up every year, individual statistics, but also, let's don't forget how many games his teams win year in and year out. What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 31. Throws to the right. Connects with Thomas.
Manning's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. Ball's taken down at the 49. Here's a look at the offense, and watch out today for Demaryius Thomas, who is tremendous after the catch.
Well, we have this phrase that we say, and we mean it adoringly.
Pass is intercepted. He's brought down.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run. But how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
First down on the way. Split backfield here.
Will run it.
Here's the handoff. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
if you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Split backfield here. The Raiders have it at the 44. He'll throw it over the middle. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Moore's got it. First down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The Raiders are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. And Miller will cut down this outside run for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Raiders snap it at the 36. Catch made in on the stop. The Raiders have been a little bit unbalanced with their attack, but one man, one receiver certainly isn't complaining. Moore's been getting open, and he's not missing out on these opportunities to make big plays.
He's just one of those wide receivers. If you keep giving him chances, he will get it done, and they have found ways and designed plays to get him a lot of catches here in the first half.
First down here. This play set up by the long gainer. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And Ward's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Man, this defender probably can block a lot of shots in basketball games, too. That's just a wonderful job. Good timing, and he swats the football away for the incompletion.
Offense lines up here. They run the counter play. Breaks the plane, and he's got the touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Raiders lined up now for the point after. Extra point was good. The Raiders defense certainly contributing to the cause here today. And that interception was good enough to lead the offense out for a short field and a score. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos now will start their drive at the 23. Caldwell's lined up in the slot. First down at the 23. And he's taken down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Well, they got to the quarterback on first down. Sets up second and long. Manning out of the gun. Intercepted. Raiders touchdown.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Raiders with the PAT to come. And the point after is good. The Broncos will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 17-0. He'll take it from the 4. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos getting set now for their next series. Thomas is going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down and 10. Looking across the middle, can't find the target on the pass underneath. And here we have second down. Ball's got it on the handoff. Taken down at the 27.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Manning's setting up now in the pistol. Welker's in the slot. Thomas got it, and a first.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 36. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage. The quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
First and 10. The defense gets the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Finds Thomas. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
This is 3rd down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Throws the pass. Manning complete as he finds Welker on that throw.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Manning's got it in the gun. Trying to work that left side. Catch made along the sideline.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Automatic first
They
down.
come to the line of scrimmage. First down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Has his target. And that'll close the gap.
Now, that was a terrific job getting that touchdown there. And what you've done, you've closed the gap. Keep chipping away at that lead. Make the opponent keep playing. See if he gets tight. If he gets tight, you got a better chance.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. Jones going to test the coverage here. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Offense lines up here. First down at the 18. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
Moore's there to take him down.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. A near interception, that time by Harris.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Welker from the 23. Burnett's there to take him down. They come to the line, and it's first down. Manning comes out in the pistol. Falls, handed the football. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
It's now second down. Ball lines up in the backfield. Over to Thomas. Nice tackle. The Broncos trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Manning's had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Ball's taking the handoff. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
The Raiders guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Manning from the gun. The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Walker. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, I'm sure the defense is going, my gosh, what do we got to do to stop these guys? You know, once they even get near midfield, they know that the other team is in field goal range because that kicker, what a leg.
It's first down as they head to the line. Keeps it here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Taken down at the 33.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
Double tight end formation. That ball has been picked off. He's churning ahead. He's stacked up at that point.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Finds Thomas. Tackled at the 29-yard line. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Manning finds Thomas. Thomas taken down at the 18. And the offense will call a timeout. First down here after the completion. Welker's a receiver in the slot. Manning's going to take it from the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Second down here. Ball lines up in the backfield. He'll throw it over the middle. That picks up 11. The Broncos have to call one right here, and they do. And they are out of timeouts. It's third down coming up. Manning set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Out of the shotgun formation. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Thomas is going to pick up the first down as he's tackled. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. First down coming up. Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. And that's a gain of 9. We see now just some of the many hits this quarterback has taken during a challenging day for him, Phil.
Jim, it's very understandable why he is not playing well today. Think about it. When you have less time to make a decision on where to throw the football, you are not going to have a great day.
The Broncos have it at the 29. That picks up 7.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Thomas is lined up in the slot. First down at the 36. Setting up screen. This screen pass will go incomplete. That's second down coming up. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Ball's going to take the handoff now. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Broncos look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Manning out of the gun. With 2 hands, he has it. And he's brought down right at the 42.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
Manning's got it in the gun. It's over to Welker. Manning sends it to Welker.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Out to the left. That's Peyton hitting Joel Treason with that pass. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
The Broncos take it from the 23. Ball's going to secure the handoff. And he's brought to the ground.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First and 10. Still got it after the play action. On the money. Dreesen's marked down after a gain of 9.
Jim, when you get down in the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback, gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Play after play after play here on this drive. From the shotgun. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
Jones will run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Now 1st and 10. They'll run it here. He's tackled right at the 24.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Well, let's go.
Should have had it.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback can throw it too.
The Raiders have it at the 24.
Almost intercepted.
Whoa, the quarterback took a big sigh of relief after that throw. That pass was close. It was nearly picked off. And sometimes you just got to make a better decision at the quarterback position.
The offense is on the field on 4th and 8. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
The Raiders have it at the 24.
A spectacular catch.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the 1st down. They're up here in the 2nd half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
2 tight ends on the field here.
1st down at the 36. Handoff made. Picks up maybe 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
2nd down and 7.
They'll go ground. He's headed right. Von Miller ends the play. They have the lead, but they have no running game to speak of to this point. That may change here down the stretch, trying to take the air out of the football.
Yeah, you're going to have to run it some just to work the clock and try to get the situations in your favor, but maybe every once in a while, fake that run and get an easy pass to keep that clock moving.
A catch and the 1st. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, but just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
Offense lines up here.
1st down at the 49. Here's the handoff. Then picks up about 3.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 8.
He'll get it again.
That brings the play to an end.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Get ready.
Jones-Drew's going to get it out of the eye. Trevathan that time on the tackle. Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it. The Raiders lined up. Everybody split out wide. Snapping out of the gun. The Raiders get a first down.
I don't know if I agree with that call going for it on fourth down here in the second half when you got a little lead, but the coach is confident. They go for it on fourth down. They pick it up, and that keeps the drive going.
That's a gain of 8.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The long drive continues. Back to him. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Third down and 2.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things can go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
And a touchback. The Broncos get ready to start their drive. Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 20. Looking across the middle. Manning's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Manning's back in shotgun formation as Thomas. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. Wow, Phil, you would think when a quarterback has a game like this going that they would not only have the lead, but maybe a big lead. Instead, they're trailing.
Yeah, Jim, and look, if you look at the stats, once again, we'll say it, stats do lie. It's not all about the quarterback all the time. It is a team game, and they are just not doing it overall so far.
Picks up about 5.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. The Broncos snap it at the 36. It's over to Welker. Reaches out and snatches it. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Broncos just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down and 10. To the outside. The catch is made.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. And he's taken down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Manning from the gun. That's an interception. Has space. Unstoppable. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Gotta love a defense is not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Raiders lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Broncos offense now marches onto the field. Wide receivers are bunched up.
1st and 10.
Screen. Got the completion.
They bring him to the turf.
Balls the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Thomas is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Peyton over to Thomas.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Third and 4 coming up following that completion. Offense lines up here.
Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Brown almost comes away with the interception.
Well, the defense is happy to get off the field. They stopped the 3rd down try by the offense, but they're upset because they had a chance for the turnover, and they dropped a sure interception.
Picks up about 2.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 5.
The give out of the eye. Moore's in on the tackle.
The Raiders' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Again, staying with the safe plays.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Feeds him again.
Slashing to the right side.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
3rd down and 5.
Has his man.
This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field, and the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection, he got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
It's 2nd down with only 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Double tight end formation.
The Raiders from the 37. He'll get it again. Good for only a yard.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
3rd down on the way.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
3rd down. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. So they failed to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today.
Janikowski will line up for the field goal try.
kick is no good. No good.
Interesting little chess match game here as they missed a long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time, the mechanics of the situation were... Not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
First down, offense readying for the snap. First down, pressure on every snap now.
Manning's going to take it from the gun.
A foot race to the end zone.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
Now 1st and 10. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Connects with Thomas.
Well, on 2nd down that time, nice decision by the quarterback. Now they got it to 3rd and short. The defense, it all goes against them, of course. Now they don't know whether it's going to be a run or a pass.
The Broncos from the 22.
He'll fire it out to the left.
And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game.
Spinning out of trouble. Tackles made.
It is awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers who can make plays like that. Getting that interception, it's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
First down at the 16. To the ground. Brought down by Ware. The Broncos, 1 timeout remaining.
After running it, it's 2nd down.
Get ready. 38.
Gets the handle here, and he'll try it left.
Good piece of tackling.
Defense now signaling for a timeout.
Timeout defense.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Let's go.
Gets the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
gets a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here.
You talk about dreaming big. You got to score here, and then you need all kinds of breaks to still pull this one out.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
Manning's got it in the gun.
What a reception.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
Offense lines up here.
The Broncos take it from the 33.
Throws to the right. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on the break?
Manning comes out in the pistol. The Broncos take it from the 33. Keeps it here.
Throw to the left.
Thomas got the catch and the first. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Ball lines up in the backfield. The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. And he's thrown to the ground. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
One more play, and it's in the books.
Peyton Manning looking down the field, but it's incomplete.
All right, Phil, before we go, tell me about the atmosphere down in that winning locker room right now.
Oh, it's always a wonderful feeling once you win the football game. Just think about it, Jim. It would be like you playing a round of golf and you know it's just you against one other guy and you practice all week long.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Moore's Raiders going up against Bo's Chiefs. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
So that means Tywan Jones will be back for the opening kick. Ryan Suckup in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game. Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
Complete. What a hit that time. Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The give, taking it right up the middle. The tackle is made. When you take note of that Chiefs defense, you must talk about Tamba Hali.
Tamba Hali, we see so many guys like this now, don't we, in the NFL? I don't know. I really call them defensive ends. I know they line up as linebackers, but when you see a guy that big and can rush the quarterback, they're defensive ends in my eye.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense.
Come on, let's go.
Dropping back 3. Had it, but dropped it.
Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get the situation, get the other offense in a 3rd down situation, make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
Coverage team won't get a chance this time as it bounces into the end zone. Here is the former overall #1 pick of the draft by way of Utah, quarterback Alex Smith. First down here. Jenkins in the slot. And they'll run the football with Charles. Back that time, in on the tackle. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. 2nd down and 9. Jamal Charles carries the football. As we get a look at this defense, Justin Tuck, a player opposing offenses always have to game plan for.
Yeah, it's hard to game plan for him, Jim, because he can line up anywhere. He'll line up over the center, the guards, he'll get outside and try to speed rush you. Justin Tuck, very versatile.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Jenkins has got it on the return. That's a gain of 10. They face first down. 2 tight ends on the field here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And tackle down at the 49-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Offense lines up here. Handoff out of the eye. Johnson's all over the ball carrier.
The Chiefs defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Now 3rd and 10 following the run. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. They'll go shotgun here. Could have been intercepted.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, that is bad.
And he muffs it. The ball's on the ground. Great starting position here for the offense. 1st down and 10. They'll go ground, and that's a 2-yard gain.
Sometimes you run a play that the defense is ready for, and that's the situation right here. In the red zone, the offense decides to run it, the defense is ready for it, and they stop it for a short gain.
Handoff, taking it up the middle, and that's good for only a yard or 2.
Not a good play call by the offensive coordinator. You're in the red zone. Trying to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets very little gain.
Let's go.
And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take it down.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down on the way. Jamal Charles outside to the left. Charles is taken down at the 26. Second down following the run. Offense lines up here. Smith's able to fake into the line and still has it. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Smith selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Smith's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Out of the I formation is Charles. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Second down now. Tight ends in motion here. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Throws the pass. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Smith set in the pistol. First down at the 43. Throwing now to his left. Gets it out for the completion.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Second down coming up. Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Chiefs come to the line with a bunch set. Alex Smith from the gun, eyeing that left side. Jenkins is going to pull in the bullet pass. Gains 17.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
1st and 10. Smith with the handoff. Brown's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Jenkins, a receiver in the slot. 2nd down and 11. Takes it again. That'll stop the play right there. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Well, it ties things up. That's good for the team, no doubt about it. They drive down the field. They get some positive points out of it by kicking the field goal, but you got to be disappointed, too. To get in that position, not score a touchdown, well, you take what you can get.
The Raiders now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. They bring in the extra tight end. 1st down at the 16. They'll run it off the toss. Johnson's an animal on that play.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Let's go.
2nd and 12. He takes it on the counter and gains about 1. And with these type of rush totals, I think you probably have a team here in a tie game that is actually hopeful that better play out of the running game in the second half will lead them to victory.
I think you're right. You know, when you get in situations like this, you have to look at the offensive play caller and hope he has patience and he stays with the running game. I'm sure the head coach is telling him just that.
Play action. Makes the catch in open space.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage, and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
First down here after the completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd down and 12. That picks up about 3. On the way, 3rd down.
Let's go.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And Williams is going to make the fair catch this time.
After 31 yards.
The Chiefs will begin their drive from the 31 now. 1st down at the 31. Catch made. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. The Chiefs take it from the 38. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe, and they are in on Bowe.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down here after that run play.
Charles lined up in the backfield. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Jenkins has got the catch and the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here.
They'll run it here. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Smith takes it from the gun.
Chiefs are in for the score.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Smith's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Raiders are set now for their next possession.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
And that's Johnson in on the stop.
This will be 2nd down. To the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
It's 3rd and 15 here after the sack. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Finds his mark. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They are close enough to a first to go for it here on 4th down.
Split backfield here.
The Raiders from the 27.
And he's intercepted. Running room. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
Across the 20 and tackled at the 21. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. The Raiders ready to take over the football.
Get ready.
1st and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
After that sack, it's now 2nd down and 17. Split backfield here. Under fire all day. The Chiefs signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. And we'll take you out to O.Co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Now as we go to the field, it's Taiwan Jones back deep for the kickoff. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started. Ending the return at the 20-yard line.
So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Right there to make the tackle. Coming up, second down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Handoff made. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They'll go ground. Teo with the tackle. The type of run I think this offense will take all game long, Phil.
From a good day ever, they would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
First down at the 35. Back to the ground. He's tackled right at the 36. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe. He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Second down and 10.
Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. It's a two tight end formation. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Johnson's just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside, and he stops it for no gain.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
The Raiders line up in the pistol offense. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45.
Looks to his left. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers of the San Diego Chargers, he was outstanding in 2013, especially down the stretch. Led them to the playoffs and a victory over Cincinnati Bengals. Philip Rivers continues to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
One of the offensive starters today, one of the tallest targets at wide out is Malcolm Floyd.
He is tall and he is good. And after missing most of 2013, it is great to see Malcolm Floyd back on the field.
Floyd's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Fumble. The offense was able to recover the ball.
What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Third and a long way to go.
And they sack the quarterback, and that's It's a quick series, a 3-and-out.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. He's brought to a halt.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
Now 1st and 10. Takes it out of the eye. Tackled down at the 22.
Good job by the safety, diagnosing the run, getting up outside, and making the tackle for a short gain.
Offense lines up here.
The Raiders from the 22. Here's the handoff. They'll mark the football at the 22.
And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Throws to the right. Moore's got it. 1st down.
This league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
Let's go.
The Raiders snap it at the 36. Very nearly intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
The Raiders line up in the pistol.
2nd and 10.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
The jumbo set on the field.
Play fake.
Sticks to his hands. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play-action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
Handoff out of the I formation. And he gains maybe 3.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Get ready.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40.
Right back to him one more time.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
Double tight end formation. 3rd down and 7. They run the counter play.
The days of thinking you're just going to rush the passer, those days are over for defensive ends. Yes, you have to rush the passer, but you got to be able to stop the run. That was a great job that time.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. They'll turn it over on downs.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it, or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
The Chargers will take the snap from the 40.
And the carry to Ryan Matthews. He's brought down.
Let's talk about this defense. The former Giant on that defensive line is Justin Tuck.
Former Giant, he was a Giant for that New York football team. He helped them win many, many games.
The ball is out.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Rivers is back at it now, dropping back once again. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short. Second down. The Chargers come out with a split backfield. It's Woodhead. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on second down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have third and long. You better be careful in this situation.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Has Royal.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stop the offense that time.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. The Chargers are going to punt this one away. First down here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Toss to the outside. In on the stop.
Outside runs take time. And when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 10. To the ground. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
They call his name again.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Gets the handle here. Jones-Drew is tackled down. It'll be 3rd down. 2 tight ends on the field here. The give. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that first down.
The Raiders snap it at the 36. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down coming up. Moore's lined up in the slot. Gives it to him again. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Raiders take it from the 43. Right back to him once more. And it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
And it fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. They bring in the extra tight end. They hand it off to him again. The Raiders now move the chains.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
Marching down the field and taking their time. They'll run with it again. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Wow, this is just not a good job by the defense. They're giving up yards. They let the offense cross midfield already. Well, let's see if they can come up with a stop.
Mounting a serious drive. Second down and 6. He's going to get another carry. And that gains 1. Now looking at 3rd down. This has been a long drive so far. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation, go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The Raiders take it from the 43. Finds his mark. Nice tackle.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB. Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space and making a nice catch.
The Raiders take it from the 28. Looking to go deep, and it's thrown incomplete. Third down now. What a drive this has been. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Moore is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
No good. No good. The Chargers offense heads on to the field. Matthews lined up in the backfield. First down at the 35. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Now third and short following the run. Play fake. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. No huddle time. Rivers out of the gun. Pulls it in. And Allen is stopped there.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Offense lines up here. Tight end in motion. The Chargers snap it at the 31. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. And here we have second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Rivers sends it to Floyd.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that third down.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Offense lines up here. Third and 4. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. First down at the 15. As Royals marked down after a gain of 4. The Chargers call a timeout. Their first. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Rivers out of the gun. Tackled down after a gain of 2. A timeout charged to the offense. This is 3rd down. Rivers set, empty backfield. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Philip Rivers from the shotgun. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
And he puts it through for 3.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
Williams is going to make the tackle. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Heaving it down the field. And Weddle very nearly picked off that throw.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. 3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Intercepted.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today. There's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
And Taiwan Jones is back deep for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is set now to get this game underway. And he's met head on right there at the 20. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable, and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Greeny's there that time for the tackle. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. It's a two-tight end formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's taken down at the 23. Setting the defense today, a former first-round pick out of Illinois is Corey Legent.
Yeah, he's so nimble for a big guy. You look at that body, and it is big. He is talented, but what a pair of feet. He can run you over or go around you.
Well, they tipped their hand here early. They're going to be very aggressive today, going for it here on 4th down. Has his target. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone. Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
2nd down and 10. A takeaway. He stacked up at that point. The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Phillip Rivers. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation. Handoff by Rivers. Gets about 9 on the play. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Matthews, right side, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. 1st down at the 44. Throws to the right. He has the grab. Brown's there to take him down.
Jim Nantz, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
First down at the 36. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. Royals in the slot. 2nd and 12. Brings it in. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Let's set the lineup for this defense. The 1st-round pick out of the University of Buffalo, Khalil Mack.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders. How happy are they that he fell to the 5th pick? He is the guy they had rated number 1 in the draft. Really good outside linebacker. Strong, can run.
Coughed up the football. And defense. Takes it the distance for the touchdown.
Anytime you're on the offensive side and you fumble and the defense picks it up and takes it for a long touchdown, wow, that is hard to overcome. So what a job by the defense. Very opportunistic. Take advantage of those situations when they come up.
The Raiders now will tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Woodhead's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. It's first down as they head to the line. They've come out in the dime package. And Matthews has handed the football. That'll be another new set of downs after that pickup for a first.
Matthews is a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
First down and 10. Matthews for a gain of about 5.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers have it at the 44. Catch made. Gains 5.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down. But I promise you, third and short is a lot easier than having third and long.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Matthews is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Chargers have it at the 44. Trying to work that left side. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Allen's a receiver in the slot. The defense comes out in the dime. The Chargers have it at the 44. Looking for Malcolm Floyd. Intercepted. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Double tight end formation. First and 10. They'll go ground. Gain of 7.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second and 4 following the run. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the...
So that means Taiwan Jones will be back for the opening kick. Nick Novak ready to kick it away to start today's game. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. There's been all kinds of buildup and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
The jumbo set on the field. Handoff. Going to lose yards here. It's third down coming up. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. The Raiders snap it at the 31. Makes the reception. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Chargers defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's fourth and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
Moore's tackled right at the 28.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
First and 10. Out to the left. Secures it with two hands. Keeps churning ahead. Gains 16.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Raiders step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Now first and 10. Catch made. Puts up 6.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Raiders for the point after. And the point after is good. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. And here's Woodhead. He's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Phillip Rivers. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 34. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 4. They'll run it here. Tucks the one who brings them to the ground.
Matthews is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers have it at the 44. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss. As we look at the lineups, there's the future Hall of Famer Antonio Gates, one to watch today.
I think when you look at Antonio Gates, what surprises you see that he's big and fast, but he's very deceptive. Knows how to set defenders up. That's why he gets wide open.
For this defensive unit, the former Steeler and outside linebacker, Lamar Woodley.
Yeah, Lamar Woodley, he can be an outside presence. He's really good at that. It's hard to block him and get the runs outside, and he has to be a good pass rusher. 2013 for him was a down year, but look out this year.
Touchdown.
Chargers.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
Got a tie game now, getting set to kick it off. The score's 7-7.
Chargers getting set for the kickoff.
Jones is going to test the coverage here. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
First down coming up.
Handoff made. Brought down at the 20.
Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Two tight ends on the field here. They run the counter play. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
The Raiders approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package.
3rd and 6.
On the money.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
The Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
And Matthews is brought down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
2nd down and 2.
And this run goes backwards and will end up as a loss of 5.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Corners formation here for the defense.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Get ready.
He'll throw it over the middle, underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
That's 2nd down coming up.
The Raiders break huddle and show a jumbo look. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Get ready.
The Raiders take it from the 23. The Raiders get a first down.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. First down and 10. Breaks away. Butler's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Offense lines up here. Second and 10. Shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Almost intercepted that time.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They bring in the extra tight end. Second down and 10.
Going for the home run. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Third and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
The Raiders have it at the 44.
That ball has been picked off.
On his way.
The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense,
Now as we go to the field, it's Taiwan Jones back deep for the kickoff. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
That brings the play to an end.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on him.
The Raiders now move the chains.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First and 10.
Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. Now makes the move to the right. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. When you look at this defense, there is a playmaker in the secondary, and Eric Weddle.
Eric Weddle, excellent tackler, very aggressive, likes to go up and takes those 5-yard runs and keeps them at 5 yards. That's why he's in the starting lineup.
Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
The Raiders have it at the 44.
He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
The Raiders with a gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through. When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense. Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd and 6. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Johnson's able to swat the pass away.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. But the hit knocks the ball out.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations like this one on 3rd down. Can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no. You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers. 1st down here.
Rivers has got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Just a quick drop back.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
2nd down following that incompletion.
Matthews on the screen. Browns in on the tackle.
And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today. Wide receivers are bunched up. 3rd and 11.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. And Allen is stopped there.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
1st and 10. And he hauls it in.
Moore's in on the tackle.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback, and if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd down, 2 to go.
Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Taken down at the 45.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Philip Rivers has it under center.
3rd and 1.
And Matthews is going to take the handoff now.
3rd and short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? You have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that 1st down.
He's taken down at the 42.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
The Chargers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Throws to the right.
Rivers over to Malcolm Floyd.
Tackles made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
The Chargers snap it at the 36.
Looking across the middle.
And off the mark on that short throw.
Play doesn't even have time to develop. The quarterback is under so much pressure, he's throwing it before these receivers are even ready.
play after play after play here on this drive. The long drive continues. The Chargers snap it at the 36. Reaches out and snatches it. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Shakes off the hit.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the 1st down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the 1st down.
1st and goal from the 1 off the right side.
This is a nice drive by the offense, Jim. They're down. They're driving down the field. Let's see if they can put 7 points on the board.
It's now 2nd down. This long drive continues. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Raiders' return team is always dangerous. Perhaps they can shift the momentum back. Scores 7-3.
Face 1st down. Double tight end formation.
Will go ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end. See what they do on this 3rd down situation. Offense lines up here.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The Raiders get a 1st down.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection. He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
Now 1st and 10.
And that's KO in on the stop.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Offense lines up here.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a 1st down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
The Raiders now move the chains. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
1st down and 10.
To the ground. Middle.
And he's brought to the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Raiders from the 37. Back to the ground. That's a gain of 6.
You're running back in this league and you pick up 1st downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Jones lined up in the slot. Another handoff right back to him. Greeny's there to make the stop.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Jones going to get set in the slot for this snap. Right back to him. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
First down here after the run. Marching down the field and taking their time. They call his number once more. Picks up maybe 3.
The Raiders won't be happy with the results of that play. They run it once they get into the red zone, and it does not fool the defense. They get overpowered, and they get a short gain.
Mounting a serious drive. Jones-Drew's got it on the handoff.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
This has been a long drive so far. First and goal from the 8. Maurice Jones-Drew gains maybe 5. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
This offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field. Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
What a drive this has been. Third and goal at the 3. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on fourth down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
The offense is still on the field here on fourth down. Needing 5 for the first. He'll get it again. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side. The Chargers defense gave up a lot of ground, but they finally make a stand and come off the field.
That's the old let's bend, let's bend, let's bend, but they did not break. So good job on the defensive side, understanding the situation, and they come through there on the fourth down attempt.
And the give to Ryan Matthews. Running the ball is never a given, but here in the first half with a lead, you have to think this team would love to establish the run better in order to control and hold the lead the rest of the way, Phil.
Yeah, get some rhythm of the football game on your side. And I'll tell you how you start it. You go over there to the bench, and you look at those offensive linemen and say, you must block better for the run. I think they will as the game goes along.
Rivers out of the gun. Rivers sends it to Floyd. Floyd's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on third down.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
Jenkins has got it on the return. Breaks out of that one. Good piece of tackling. The Raiders are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. 2-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. First down at the 41. Breaks out of the tackle. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. 2-minute warning. That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here. Taken down.
Well, I don't know who to blame here or give credit to. Blame the quarterback for not changing the protection, or just give a lot of credit. Well, that's where I'm going. What a job by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they get to the QB with the blitz and take him down.
That's an interception. They bring him to the turf.
Good job that time by the defense.